everyone's stories they gave me had to do with Mary's car, Mary and her car. So let's start at the beginning. Apparently, her brother was going to give her a driving lesson, and this was over at the Whitehall Lane property. She was probably around 19. I'm not sure if this picture matches, but she climbed into the Willis pickup truck, Johnny up front, Nana in the back seat. So they drove over by the Stoney house and took a break, and Nana walks up and starts milking the cow. So it's time to head back, and Nana is now in the back seat with a bucket of milk. Well, remember, Mary is learning to drive. You guessed it, Mary takes off with a jerk, and the whole bucket of milk goes down Mary's back. Well, then Mary got her own car.
Mary had a 50 Chevrolet, a 50 Chevrolet, a 50 Chevrolet. Mary had a 50 Chevrolet. Its model was a Fleetwood.
So Linda says Sunday church, she remembers Mary and Mrs. Egan in the front seat and Papa Nendo and all us kids in the back seat. Not sure how many of us there were then, but there was always a lot.
And I don't have no clue how we all fit in this car.
Louise said Mary would take her and Mama for a ride up to Calistoga, St. Helena, and other nearby places which they all thoroughly enjoyed. Now later, Mary got a 1966 Plymouth Fury with all the bells and whistles. I'm not sure if this is a picture of it. We're a little confused. Okay, but I'm not sure that this is the one that you... Okay, well, anyway. So Mary and Rose go to church, and as they're getting out, the car alarm goes off. Mary can't figure out how to stop it, so the alarm is blaring. People are staring. Rose is asking for the manual to read up on how to turn the alarm off. Mary says, let's just go home. So somehow the alarm stopped, and they drove off, totally embarrassed. Mom says she didn't have that car very long. So we're not sure about this picture. Ah, Chrysler Imperial. Okay. All right, Gabe. Now, in the olden days, driving uptown and back was super easy, but I hear today, after going to Central Valley Builder Supply, it's a little hairy trying to make a left turn to come home. Pam quoted that little Mary Leadfoot would put the pedal to the metal at like 90 miles per hour and peel out. I, for one, found this hard to believe. So I got in touch with the St. Helena Police Department, and she, in fact, has been clocked at 87 miles per hour. But she was so cute, they couldn't give her a ticket. Ready? Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye ticket, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. I knew Mary Lou. You'd get away, so hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye ticket. Well, Mary had another brush with the law. Pam says she often drives with an open wine container. Apparently, she can't open the wine at the church, so she brings it home, opens it, and takes it back up there. Do you remember the milk bucket incident?
She's a little old lady from St. Helena. Go, Mary, go, Mary, go, Mary, go.
Let's go back to when Mary started working at Mare Island. She was really good to her little sisters and would bring them home a Mars bar every day. This was a real treat, and even when Louise came down with the mumps, they didn't stop coming. Saturdays and Sundays, they would watch their favorite TV shows on their little television. Their favorites were Ed Sullivan, and Anita had a crush on Dick Contino, the accordion player, she admits. But Mary was more interested in the contest programs. Although she did try, she never won. So we're going to give her a chance to win. Tonight, we have a really big shoot. Our contestant is Little Mary Sucker Thumb. Okay, what can she win today?
Well, for each question she gets right, she can win an awesome, they don't make Mars bars anymore, but she can win an awesome nougat and almond bar. If she wins the grand prize, she will win this 100,000 carat diamond tiara. There you go.
All right, Mary, your first question. For which newspaper did Ed Sullivan write a regular column called Little Old New York? Mary, where was Ed Sullivan born? Where was Ed Sullivan born? Take a guess.
In the hospital. In the hospital.
Yes.
In the hospital.
Take a guess.
New York.
I still think I was right.
All right, Mary, which act appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show the most?
Ed Sullivan.
No, they were only on one time.
It was the comedy duo of Wayne and Schuster.
Okay.
How many years was the Ed Sullivan Show on the air for? 23 years.
That's it. You round up.
Yeah, round up.
A little dyslexic is fine. Okay.
What was the original name of the Ed Sullivan Show? Toast of the Town. What network, time, and day did the Ed Sullivan Show air on?
NBC.
She says Sunday. Correct? 8 o'clock is right. What channel? CBS is right.
You're doing great.
Who hosted the episode that featured the debut performance by Elvis Presley? Ed Sullivan was recovering from a car crash.
Remember?
Who hosted the show with
Charles Lawton. All right, I only have a couple more. What was the name of the little puppet mouse on the Ed Sullivan Show? Topo Gigio. She got it right. Yes, yes, yes. That's enough. All right, and the last one. How many people tuned in for the debut performance by the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show? How many people? Take a guess. Wild guess. Okay, she says 4 or 5 million. Any answers out there? How many people tuned in for the debut performance of the Beatles? She says 4 or 5 million. TJ?
Everyone that was watching it.
You steal my
The correct answer is 72 million people. All right, she does win her tiara. Little Mary Suckathumb comes through with the tiara.